Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of RAERAEs Review, where me and my homegirl Erin will be talking about Selling Sunset, Season 8, Episode 8. Say hello to the people, my friend.
Hello, aunts and aunts. Thank you for having me. As always, hope everybody had a festive Halloween.
Boo! I'm sure these heifers on this show did, Chuck. They're always into some mess.
I'm sure they were wearing their slutty hoe costumes for the gram. Absolutely.
Okay.
These girls, that's what they're doing.
Exactly. But yeah, Season 8, Episode 8. We got 2 more left, y'all, for the season. And if you don't recall, it's on Netflix and it's gaining much traction. A lot more people are watching. Hopefully, thanks to us.
Yeah. Well, and thanks to the pictures you're grabbing.
Girl, just trying to make it work.
That beautiful real estate.
Yeah, see? Hello, the real estate itself is a seller. I mean, in more ways than one.
I'm willing to watch this. That's why I'm willing to watch this show and review it with you. Truly, is that like I cannot deny Selling Sunset has some of the best production for home stuff. Period. It's highly enjoyable. It makes you get through the rest of the bullshit for the way that they shoot these houses.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Now, yeah. what I really do agree about is how they all taken in, with the untimely, deaths and things. And this time, we're just gonna right on in, y'all. Go right on in. Niko, the dog that they shared. Now, since you are the dog aficionado, now I've been through a doggy death. However, it wasn't my own. Can you imagine? No matter what the issue is, it's just so heartfelt.
It was, and honestly, it was making. And I said this to you before. It makes me very emotional because I can empathize. I have a dog. Shout out Tinkerbell, or AKA Cujo, as Ray likes to call her. not for her demeanor. She's a Pomsky, so Pomeranian Husky. She's not harassing anybody except to kiss them.
Purely jokes.
Right. I digress. I do not appreciate how much you are messing with my emotions with this dog. I feel for them. Give me this one scene of them losing it. It's like, whatever. It's sad. And the dog was there for 18 years. That's, I get it. But this is a little too hard on the heart. They're playing into this a little too much here.
Girl.
Already.
R.I.P.
Sir. He lived a beautiful long life. 18 years is a wonderful run for an animal. And it's very sad. We love our pets, but give me a goddamn break.
Girl, listen, my dad's dog was born in 2008. And we think, he may need some comforting because, child, that's his buddy. Girl, you can't tell him nothing about his dog. He actually threatened for, now this is funny, but he was serious though. Just real quick, there were some house visitors, some people, and he threatened the people would have to go, but the dog gonna stay.
Yes. Listen, we all feel very, very strongly about our animals,
Girl.
but you're asking a lot for me to feel strongly about other people's animals to the level that you want me to. Watching the two of
Yeah.
them like lose it, it's like, give me a break, you guys. Both of them have enough Botox that they look even weirder.
Girl. But we just gonna move on because Chelsea and Emma had the tea. I mean, for me, it was like, yes. Now it's all about, the whole issue between whether or not Emma believes, and by the look of her face, she's riding with Chelsea. She decided to ride with Chelsea instead of Bree when Bree brought Amanda on to film the tea that was spilled about Chelsea's husband being outside at the W. So, Bree was like, girl, look, I'm glad you riding with me. It's all good because it is what it is. Now, look, besides the picture, this Emma was just, do you think Emma jumped the gun?
100. You took the words out of my mouth because I was watching it. I'm like, you seem all too ready to throw the body on the fire. Is this really
Girl.
your friend? Like you're turning the spit on the roast,
Say
And
that.
so, Bree can be a lot of different things in our minds and in our opinions, but I honestly feel like Emma was setting Bree up to have the like solid argument of like you must really not think much of me as your friend to not even talk to me before you've literally defamed my character. Like you Skag did this kind of thing.
Girl. Defamation.
And I
Hashtag.
understand, right? And I do understand, I guess, maybe in my younger years, I do understand maybe jumping the gun because you just like automatically assume, well, this proves you're not a good person. So I changed my mind. But I just had a really hard time accepting that was a true friend. I did not feel that was the case.
Yeah, I'll blame Bree. She was like, girl, boom.
No, F you. Well, and to not even have a conversation with her, and then it's coming up later, so we can talk about it later. But there's like
Right.
the excuse that you need
No
to tend to
conversation.
and the excuse that you need to tend to your friend who's going through a crisis to really like abandon your other friend. It's no excuse to abandon your other friend just because one
Correct.
friend is going through a crisis.
Correct.
So yeah, weak sauce argument. That's what I got for you, Emma.
Well, like you said, we're gonna dive into that a little bit later. But next we got Alanna. She is proving herself. Oh wait, before we go to Alanna, so all this Bree conversation, Emma kind of reminds Chelsea about the house in Manhattan Beach, and pretty much as you can see, it is still there, unoccupied. And it's cute, pretty cute. It's still a 6-bed, 9-bath. It's sitting on 2 lots, 30 mil.
Can't. There's no way you could get me to cough up 30 mil for that level of exposure to the street and to Manhattan life. I am telling you, I live in Long Beach, California. I have there's an area of Long Beach called Naples that literally all the homes are several $1,000,000 because they literally are right on canals that lead out to the ocean, right? So if you have a boat, a lot of people want to live there. And so I understand this kind of living. You literally will have the public walking through your shit all the time.
Girl, it's just a lot.
And that's a lot for 30 million.
Okay, check this out. You see where the jacuzzi is?
I do.
Isn't it getting the pool water too? I mean, it's not any defining moment. It's not like uplifted. It's not in its own area.
No, no. So the waters mix.
And you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be a hot environment for you to get your whirlpool on. You know, I'm like, that don't seem like it's gonna work. I don't know. I don't live here. I don't know. I'm broke. How about that? Maybe just because I'm broke and I don't understand. How about that?
Well, there's a lot of things about this house we don't need to understand because I don't think either one of you or I, would drop 30 mil here. I wouldn't. I mean, I like Manhattan Beach, but not for that. I'd go down to Laguna. I mean, I guess if you need to be in LA, but I digress again.
Okay. So next we're gonna talk about Alanna. She's proven herself, y'all. She's proven herself. So she finally got a replacement project manager. His name is Damien, to go over this big old almost money pit that could have been a money pit. So pretty much, he's explaining to Jason what he's going to do. He understands the assignment. Jason seems pleased. It's going to be a lot of money, as you can see, 4,000 per olive tree. And because it's a Mediterranean estate, it's going to be a whole lot of olives on that.
They better make some amazing olive oil to start selling.
And girl, don't forget, what's that drink? The Cosmo or something? I don't know. Whatever they put them olives in. I don't eat olives, but
a martini?
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Alanna in her Cruella de Vil jacket. I do in like very specific occasions, but yeah.
And then 900 per ficus tree with a grand total of $150K for them to make all of that a blur for the owner. So all that's looking at right now, the owner's not going to see and people ain't going to see in, because right there is the pool area. It's the outside area, and it's supposed to sell to a family. So of course you don't want your kids or, being in harm's way of any kind. But, it's still right there. I would imagine it would have been a little more configured differently so that the pool would be on the inside of the lot than the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't live out there. I'm broke. I don't know nothing. I'm broke.
That's not true. I think that you know how like Hancock Park is like busy, you know what I mean? Like there are certain areas where like you have a big old home, but you are definitely exposed to the road. All the real estate that's over by the Peterson, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I still feel like this house is super exposed, but I don't know.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, hopefully, I don't remember it, like, whatever. When it's all said and done, maybe it's worth the $150 they added to it.
I mean, if you're going to spend, how much is this? If you're going to spend, let me go back. Under 30 minutes. No, that's the other one. Where is it at?
Yeah. I don't think.
Oh, it must be further down. Anyway, if you're going to spend millions of dollars, what's another $150?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And it needs it. This place is not, this place must have it. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Correctamundo. As you can see across the street, folks, you can't see everything, but you can see a little bit. You're going to see some property, but you ain't going to see the grounds. That's the whole point. Well, good luck. I hope they sell it. Now, what's next? Chrishelle. So Chrishelle acquired the house that we spoke of before. Remember the crying house, y'all? How it was, it wasn't a whole lot to see because it was still kind of under construction, but they met with these two guys. And pretty much this was the best that we can get as far as letting you know what the house looks like. It's very modern, extremely modern. But apparently the previous realtor and previous buyer said no, and they had a right to because of the damage, all the water coming down. So now that it's all fixed up, Chrishelle gonna do her magic. So she's like, yay. But then she went, and Chrishelle was doing her doggone thing. I mean, come on now. And then she went in, and everyone's giving her is happy for her because she closed on a house. Now this is cute. This is a cute little 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you know where Skyline Drive is?
Hollywood Hills. Yeah, I mean, it's like
It looks very open, like it's on top, you know?
it does. It does. It does look like it's at the top. Yeah.
It's really cute. You know, cute little, 2 points, almost 2.7.
Yeah, and the backyard has like a good canyon view. It must be kind of in the boons then. You know what I mean? Because Hollywood
Yeah.
Hills, I think the hot property is where you're away from the griminess of Hollywood, but you can quick get down the hill.
Really cute.
It is cute though. This one is a cute in this price range.
Yeah, I like that, the open and everything. And of course, she get a cute little, 79.5, cute little something, girl, get it, girl. Chrishelle is doing the damn thing. Then she rings the bell, of course, and then we get the little bad news because everybody looking at Brett, looking all down. Like, what's going on, Brett? Well, like we said earlier in the first scene, Niko went on the doggy glory, y'all.
Oh no.
Rest in peace to Niko. Get your doggy treats up there with the rest of them, and everybody comforting Brett and everything. Everybody crying and carrying on. You know how folks love their pets, child.
Hugging the children.
Then they're trying to bring up the, morale in the place and everything, right? So they have this potluck. Now, what I'm about to say, don't take it wrong, folks. But when Alanna mentioned that she brought peach cobbler, and we did not see not one picture iota of what she brought, I knew it was some bullshit. Yeah, we can cuss now. I knew it was some bullshit. You can't tell no Black person that you bring a peach cobbler to the spot and you don't. It should be the center. It should be the center of the table, and it wasn't even on the table.
I'm sorry, Alanna.
It stayed on her shoulder. Now, I'm just telling you how we do. I'm just telling you. You can't tell nobody you bring a peach cobbler. I looked at that. What she said? Rewind it. Peach cobbler. And then everybody else showing their food but her. And we'll show you that. What you think about her bringing?
I have zero faith in what that is.
Oh Lord! Now here comes Nicole bringing the Oppenheim. Some champagne, because she don't want to drink the Oppenheim group champagne.
She's like, I'm here for what?
I was gonna say, have you seen any wine in the stores anywhere? I mean, do they have it? Where is this wine? I haven't seen it.
I am not looking for that. Well, I mean, I haven't been. I'm not saying I wouldn't if you told me to go to the store and look, but I have not been looking out for it.
Well, then we got the empanada queen because she got her own line of foods, and then when she saw that,
does she really?
Yeah, remember like season 2 ago, she has this vegan line. I think it's vegan. And she was, she brought them to an opening so people can eat some stuff, without eating. Mm-hmm. No shade to vegan, but I can imagine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, infamous empanadas? You mean like, I don't know.
But what was trifling was when she saw that Mary brought some chicken empanadas, she said, "How dare you?" And she put them on the balcony and let some fall off on the side of the balcony and on the ground, and another dog that was there was eating it. So
let me tell you, neither one of those white women brought good empanadas. Okay, like I don't believe. I'm like,
I'm with you on that one. Sorry, Emma and Mary. Sorry, but no.
Yeah, I don't believe. Coming from someone that's had homemade from yeah.
the empanada people.
Yep, exactly.
And wasn't nothing busting out of the empanadas. It was all caked up inside. So we know it wasn't
Right.
good. They be oozing.
Yep.
And then next we see, now this is more trifling. I'm sorry. How are you going to prepare the food you bring it outside in the car with all the elements and just, as you can see, the mac and she brought ribs and from where, I don't know. It was about 6 ribs on there, 6 or 7 at the most. And when she dumped them out, they made a noise like the bump girl. And then she, as you can see, the mac and cheese came out of the container and she left it like that.
Congealed. It just was gross. I'm like, what are you trying to? This bit is lame, Chrishelle.
Girl, she was straight got cussed out coming from my place doing some stuff like that. I know you didn't bring that stuff in here looking like that. I know you got a spoon somewhere.
You knew it was not worth doing this to the food to have the gag of you bringing it in like this.
She must have brought that for the dogs. I mean, I'm just saying, because ain't no way. They already skinny as a rail, and you think they all gonna chip in and eat some mac and cheese and a rib?
Especially when they look like that.
I'm just saying. That's it. And then when she came in, they put it right on the table. And nobody trying to nuke it for a good 90 seconds to try and, make it look edible or presentable. I mean, you usually serve stuff to people the way they would want it on their plate. Girl.
Listen, I think you hit the nail on the head. She knows all those skinny girls are not going to eat most of this food. They will have a bite or two of a few things, and the only ones eating it might just go take a trip to the bathroom right after.
Hey, it is what it is. Now, this is how you bring a dish in.
Uh-huh.
And then you place it on the table. And then you let them know what it is. Okay, and it was a vegan vegetable type of dish, so because she know who she worked with.
Right. Ladies will eat something. This is a 0-calorie dish, ladies.
Girl, as you can see, it's soup.
Yeah.
Now, this part was a little troubling to me. Now, I get it. We love our pets. I know. I thought it had 2 Ks. Anyway, I know we love our pets, but this ink was from Niko's cremation. And they put it in the ink so that it will be in them, on them, and for perpetuity's sake. Hell to the no. I will get a tattoo, but hell to the no about putting some. We're not doing this. People, we need to stop being so creative with things that we make mistakes such as these. I don't agree. I think it's what is that? Not when you're messing with corpse and stuff. Whatever it is, it's illegal corpse relations.
Messing with. Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
I don't think we should say that word. I think you might get flagged if we say that word on
Girl,
YouTube.
I'm sorry.
The necros.
Right. This is some necro stuff. Necro anomalia stuff that should not be going on. No. Now you got all this thing else. And first of all, what tattoo art? Who did they tattoo next? Did they throw away that information? I mean, they throw away their instruments because that's a whole another species they're putting in their system. Remember, we are different species. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I have a lot of tattoos actually, and that grossed me out. I was like, there's no way I would want canine ashes put in my skin.
Mm-mm.
You know, I just, yeah, I don't, it's a lot for a dog, everybody. I mean, I love my animal too, but I will not be getting tattooed with her ashes into my body.
By the way, Mary's been working out. You can see her arm muscles, really nice. Get them off my screen.
Yeah. Get some of their dead dog blood, ashes, whatever.
Then we see Bree brings her chef in who made caviar. Now I thought you just pour out the caviar. Now is he making it? Is he pushing it out from the fish, or what is he doing with this caviar? I mean, is he? You know how you just push on the fish and the caviar comes out? Is that what he's doing? Because as far as I know, all you do is dish out the caviar like Chrishelle should have done with that mac and cheese and ribs. You just pour it out and then you fluff it up, dish it out. But anyway, yeah, so Bree brought her chef to serve the caviar to folks. And I thought that was a little cute, but just a little too much.
Well, he also, I think, did another kind of dish for them. So I think he made more than one thing. I think they started with this.
I thought it was bread. That's why I didn't.
Well, I don't need. You know what? Listen, I think he did more than one thing. That's why I think she brought him. But like, I don't know. I guess that was her flair. That was her extra, bring to the table. You know what I mean? Instead of a giant bottle of champagne.
She should have said this outfit, this Morticia looking thing for the fume. But okay.
Mm-hmm.
So anywho, after all that mess was going on, Chrishelle and Chelsea kind of tiptoed to the side and was talking a bit, pretty much about how Emma talked with Bree, and she pretty much Chrishelle was letting Chelsea know that, but Chelsea already knew that happened, and pretty much she's okay with them being friends with her because she knows the type of BYTCH, and I spelled it that way on purpose, the kind of BYTCH Bree is, and she cool because with that look on her face, she's looking at her like, girl, I got your number, hubby, and Bree don't give a doggone. What you think about that conversation she had with Chelsea?
I can understand why Chelsea in this situation would just like focus on the negative and be angry with Bree in a kind of some displaced anger. Because honestly, truthfully, your husband was caught in the W cheating. And like, regardless, that's who you should be mad about, all la 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 la. And not only that, but like, when you'd filed divorce papers and it got into the press, we were going to find out infidelity. I doubt you were going to put irreconcilable differences.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, I also can understand being like, there is no way that you didn't have, I don't know, whatever. I guess it's kind of one of those things where it's like, they didn't like each other anyway, so this is a situation that just blew that up.
Right. I think so too.
And I think Bree knew that once it happened, and she was like, well, what am I going to do? Do I think that she planted it with that other girl? I don't know. And I don't really care, because either way, Chelsea, your husband was cheating. And you did call her family disgusting out in public. Everybody thinks that it's so, that just because their family life looks a certain way and we all suspect it to be a certain way doesn't mean that she deserves to be treated any less than for those choices, because she has an alternative family.
Right. And that's going to boil over to the next episode. And child, that's going to be a real good one, because after that, it's a 2 more for the finale, child. It's going to be really good. But that was it for episode 8, y'all. If you're not watching, please go on Netflix and check it out. And before we go, please let everybody know where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at psychic_ELB. Also on Threads, it's the same. If you'd like to get a psychic reading, we have 2025 coming up our way real fast. Then hit me up in the DMs and I will give you, say you're from RAERAES all day, and you can get a friends and family discount. You can also catch me on occasion on Alexander Rogers' channel.
Yes, and that was it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If I haven't said it already, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you at the next time. Bye, y'all.